and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Good on the second free throw.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity as a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent.
Back to Rosenberg. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Good ball movement on the interior is just as important as it is out on the perimeter.
To the paint. It's good.
Great example of how Junior is evolving as a player. Knew the floater was the right call to beat the defense.
Pass to Andrews. Now Rosenberg. That 3 off the mark. First quarter of play, about a minute played. Here's Day. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
And about a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Junior. Inside, Gregory with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And it's good for 2.
The Foxes' Ben Bishop with a smooth pass, showing some great court awareness and finding the opening.
Outside, Black. And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Junior outside. Pass to Zadirko. Back to Junior. His shot falls, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You can't allow Junior to get comfortable from there. Once he does, he goes to work.
Andrews with it. Back to Rosenberg. Off target from outside. Outside, Black. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Here's one for Junior's highlight reel. Going after his shot with reckless abandon and earns an and-one opportunity.
So both teams making some changes here. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Outside, Ducey. Pass to Grace. Outside, Roberts. Here's Ducey. Grace outside. It's hauled in by Mason. The Eagles with the lead. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Sweet. Love this dish by Evans to the wide open man. Those solid fundamentals will serve him well next year as a senior.
Madison up top. Swings it to Ducey. To the wing, right side. Now Grace. Ducey. 5 on the clock. Left side, Joseph. Shoots over Mason. Renfield misses again.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
And that one's good for Junior.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
And everyone is looking to make that extra pass. That unselfishness right now has them on a roll.
Pass to Joseph. Roberts. Back to Joseph. Now Roberts. And they're running. Shot's good by Mason.
And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this lead could really open up.
Zane Roberts for 3. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles. They lead by 9. And the second quarter just moments away when we come right back. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second quarter gets started.
Substitution on the court.
Junior outside. Pass to Marceda. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Robert Andrews. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
And he makes both free throws. The Foxes trailing. Outside Lee. Pass to Andrews. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Young players like Andrews have relentless energy. He hits hard coverage inside and still muscles his way through to his shot.
And he sinks the second. Day with it. It's Doug Evans on the wing. Junior. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Lee, guarded by Day. It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Again, the miss by the Foxes. Now the Eagles with it to the inside, and the shot goes down.
The D must keep Junior out of the paint. Even when they're physical with him, he's capable of converting.
Now here's Lee. Pass to Rosenberg. And he banks in the layup.
Not much the D can do once he gets to the bucket.
His first shot coming late. And Zadirko puts it in.
Can't play better D than this. Zadirko really enjoys scoring despite the coverage on him being tight.
Now Andrews. Up top, Bishop. Lee. The three-pointer, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. And he makes that one.
And the focus Evans has. Impressive seeing a high schooler take contact like this and still finish.
Now Rosenberg. 9 points in this one. Andrews, he's guarded by Marceda. Andrews, no good. Let's see if they can extend their lead into double digits.
No reason to think they can't, the way they're moving right now.
Junior, left side. Down low. Outside for Evans. Pass to Junior. Good if it goes. He got it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Eagles. They're up by 9. And as we pause for halftime, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third quarter after the break. And the second half getting started. Brentfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And here are the Eagles. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Rosenberg outside. Pass to Lee. Andrews with it. And a foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Coming onto the floor for the Eagles, Quinn Mason.
On defense, Newark East. 11-point game. Gregory, and the layup is good.
Here's Andrews making a shrewd feed to the wide open man. He's been well coached to know when to give it away.
Outside, Black. Returns today. On the wing, Junior. Pass to Marceda. Now here's Lack. Day, covered by Lee. To the middle. It's deflection.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Andrews. The kick out to Lee. No good on the triple. The Eagles leading. Stolen by Bishop. Here's Rosenberg. Yes, and it's Ben Bishop with the assist that time.
Rosenberg is looking aggressive in the open floor. I really like how he goes after these opportunities to score in transition.
And the Eagles will call time here.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
With 1 on the clock. And releases it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. Eagles out in front. They're up by 9. Stay right where you are. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Please stop by the junior.
Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. So it's Renfield now. They trail by 9.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
And here are the Eagles. To the paint, Zadirko. The layup off target. And here's Bishop. Lee with it. Kennedy picks him up defensively. Pass to Bishop. Rosenberg outside. No good there with the triple. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
He gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, Junior is quickly developing strong court awareness. Doesn't miss the easy assist off the wide-open man.
Now here's Lee. He's covered closely. That one doesn't go either for Connor Rosenberg. The drive by Junior with the second effort. And there's the foul on the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Renfield.
Look how dedicated Marceda is to following the play all the way through. Not backing off his shot because of some tough D.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark Hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
And that's good for Junior.
He cannot match Junior's athleticism. He's able to slip past the contact and sink his shot.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last. They're having their way.
In rebounds and on the scoreboard, piling up the numbers.
Pass to Marceda. Count it.
Good fundamental basketball by Kennedy. The senior working hard to involve his teammates on the play.
Outside Lee. Will it go? And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Foxes, Troy Lee. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both attempts.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Out of bounds, it goes to the Foxes.
Renfield ball.
The Foxes really having a tough go here. Renfield calls timeout. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Rosenberg. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Against the contact, Rosenberg really shows off some power. He must be hitting the weight room.
Pass to Lack. Junior up top. Down low. Marceda. And that one's good with the extra effort on the glass.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Now Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. Shot's good by Andrews.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Now the Eagles with it. So far here in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Pass to Junior, beyond the arc. Gregory pulls it in.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
And here's Rosenberg. Shot from the free throw line. That one rolling around and rims out. The Eagles now on offense. At 1 point, leading by as much as 16. Here's Junior. Chalk up 2 right there.
And they continue to pad their lead here late in the game.
They're going to be tough to catch at this point. This game is theirs for the taking.
Here's Rosenberg. And he lays it straight in.
The contact isn't enough to shake Rosenberg up. He's proven to be a steady player who can work past physical defense.
Outside, Black. Day. Junior outside. Pass to Zadirko. Back to Junior. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Great positioning on the putback.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
Junior outside. Black. Outside, Day. Back to Junior. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Renfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact the Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. I just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still got to step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited in this game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all, even in the
On a
championship.
busted foot, and still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah. This I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá meu braço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that, man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on the social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
It's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
But you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick an A.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the Invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.